Knows. Good morning, and thank you for joining us Thursday morning. As always, these calls are always going to be every Thursday morning at 11 a.m. So mark it on your calendars just in case you miss my text, my emails. This way, you know it's always set a timer on your Apple phone, your Android, whatever device you're using to remind yourself to log in. I try to keep it 20 minutes short and sweet. This way you get all updates. If you happen to miss it, always go back and look at our Facebook page, United Realty Group Park Creek, and I try and post them all there as well. So today I wanted to get into a couple things on lending and how to use it to attract buyers. Now, I'm not sure if everyone remembers a couple of years ago, it was probably about 5 years ago, we had all these down payment assistance programs, and they had all these crazy requirements, and most people didn't match the requirements. However, I had an agent that he just took it. How would you like $25,000 towards a new home? And he made it into car magnets. He made stickers and had it on the back top of his laptop when he would sit at Starbucks. And he used it as all of his marketing, and it made his phone ring. And we did a whole bunch of loans with him. And I got to tell you, not one person actually qualified for the grant program, but it generated him leads, free, organic. He didn't buy them. They were people contacting him direct. When they realized other loan programs we slipped him into, and he was closing buyers. He probably picked up that year, I'm going to say about 10 additional buyers just off of his car magnets and marketing. Would you want $25,000 towards the price to your new home? It's that gimmick, something always that captures someone's attention and gets the phone to ring. So I want to go back and touch base on the Hometown Heroes. We've talked about it when it was first rolled out, but we haven't talked about it in a while. As we know, the Hometown Heroes is not just for vets. It's not just for active or retired military. It is opened up to almost any form of medical, teachers, firefighters, EMD, people that work for the county and family and children services. There's all these job categories that it is. And it's a great program, and it gives them up to $35,000, not only towards their down payment, but also towards their closing cost. Basically, they can get up to 5% with a maximum being of $35,000. This comes as a second mortgage. However, it's a 0%. It's non-amortizing. They're not paying on it. And basically, the only time that they have to pay it back is if they sell the house, transfer the house, or the house becomes not their primary residence. Then it starts to kick in. So for most people, they may not pay this loan back for 15, 20 years if they're going to reside in it. So it's a great opportunity for people that may not have as much for down payments and closing to be able to do it. Now, they do have some income limits on it. In Palm Beach County and Broward, remember Palm Beach is a little bit higher. It's about 144,000 in Broward County, and I think it's about 146,000 in Palm Beach. Huge income limits. Teachers are a great person to go after. We know they're not exceeding the income limit because we don't pay our teachers well enough in Broward County. But by going after teachers or police officers or firefighters, now you can take it a step further. Besides advertising to them, how would you like $35,000 towards the purchase of a new home? There's a lot of other ways you can be doing it. For instance, I had agents years ago that they did their own hero program, and they offered teachers an incentive up to 1% back towards teachers for the purchase of a new home. And they were doing it out of their commission for anybody in teachers. People have done it for firefighters. I worked with an agent years ago, and he was a firefighter, and he was a great producer, and all he did was close firefighter homes. He just dealt with firefighters. He had a little niche, but he was making over $100,000 a year just with firefighters. So there's a lot of ways that you can use this Hometown Hero program to advertise, to market, and get that income coming in. And like I said, it is opened up. It is not just our veterans. It is anybody that is considered an essential worker is basically the way they rolled it out, which, gosh, that's probably 3/4 of Florida at this point. But on top of that, you come across someone that they don't qualify for the hometown hero, but they really want to buy their first home. But right now, there's a lot of people that are renting. Rents are getting out of control. People are being forced out of rentals every day because rents are going up and up and up. I just had a client that she had been renting for the past 3-4 years a townhouse here in Coconut Creek at $2,200. They raised her rent to $3,500. Unfortunately, there's nothing in Florida law or nothing in our leases that protect from any cap rate. So for her, as a single mother, she was really strapped. What do? I can't come up with an extra $1,300 a month. Gosh, we're going to be living off of ramen. So she ended up having to move. Now, we struggled because she didn't have enough money for down payment. You have to get seller assistance, and sometimes that's not easy. But fortunately for all of you, us at Certified Home Loans have access to one of the greatest lenders out there. They are the largest wholesale lender in the US. And right now, they are offering a loan program of 1% down. This is only for first-time home buyers. And what it is remember, first-time home buyers can go with a 3% down, but the actual lender is covering the other 2% down. Where else could you advertise, market that, and attract buyers? 1% down, they are going to get a conventional loan. That's it, 1%. Now, they're giving 2%. It's up to $4,000, so we're probably talking closer to a $200,000 condo. But they can use that 2% towards their down payment. Now, don't forget, you're sitting there saying, well, they have the 3%. We were going to ask seller for closing cost. You can never ask a seller towards the down payment. It can only go towards closing cost and prepaid. So with this goes towards the actual down payment. Now, they want to buy a condo for $235,000 here. They want a great one in Coral Springs. I just listed a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, first floor, screen patio, newer kitchen, really nice unit for $235,000. Right now, all they need is $2,300. Go ahead and ask for seller assistance. Ask the seller for $6,000 towards the closing cost. My lender is going to give him $4,000 for $2,300, just about there, give or take. They can move into their first home. They are not going to find a rental for that. They are not going to find a rental with a $2,300 move-in, because almost all these condo rentals out there, first, last, and security, and a 2-bedroom condo in Coral Springs going for about $2,000 a month. They need $6,000 to move. So right off the bat, you can take anybody that was looking at a rental and flip them into a purchase. I don't know about all of you, but on a rental for $2,000, you make $1,000, same amount of work for a sale. Takes a lot of work to get there. Still have to go through association, all that work. Or I could sell it and make $6,000. I'd rather make $5,000 more in commission and put them in a situation where in a year from now, they may not be having to move again. How happy are you going to make them? And then you know what's going to happen? They're going to tell their friends. You know what? Yeah, Sunny helped me out and she got me into a condo for only less than $2,500 out of pocket. And I'm a homeowner now. I don't know of any single family homes, but if the association, you're right. A lot of them don't. So the one I'm listing, there's no limit for the association. So, and they have enough reserves so we can get away with it. So this will really help a lot of people out. But even if they're looking out of that and they're not, and they're going to look for higher than that $4,000 credit that they're going to get towards their down payment, it's a way to market it. It's a way to advertise, market, and attract clients. Buy for as little as 1% down. We have loan programs for as little as 1% down. We do. Is that what they're going to end up doing? No, but that's where it comes in. Same thing with using the hometown heroes. get up to $35,000 towards the purchase of your new home, because that can go towards down payment and closing cost as well. It's about the marketing. And like I said, years ago, it was about 5, 6 years ago, we had these grant programs that were going around. It was giving people assistance. I had an agent that took it and ran with it. And I'm going to say, if he attracted about 10 new clients just by using that, organic, free, didn't buy them, didn't anything else. The average sale price was of his is probably about $350,000. So he's making about 10 grand, maybe 9 grand off of each one. That was an additional $90,000 he probably made in gross commission income by just doing that. And it didn't cost him anything but car magnets, which they're $50, a couple of stickers, some emails. He called his database. Do you know anybody that would want $25,000? It's the way to use these to market, to attract. We're always looking for, how do I get more clients? How do I generate more business? How do I keep my pipeline flowing? Use these 2 programs. Everybody you talk to, hey, did you hear that we've got programs where people can buy for as little as 1% down? Holy cow. I didn't know that, Elaine, but I'm so excited to tell a friend of mine they really want to buy, but they don't have as much down. It's a great program. It's a conversation starter. It's market it, run with it, generate business with it. So I do hope you take my advice on that. And then now that we've wrapped up these 2 new loan programs, I do just want to touch base on a few other things while we're at it. As a reminder, the Parkland office is open. If you haven't come in lately, we gave it a facelift. We do have office space available. I'll answer you in a minute, Sunny. I do hope that you will come in and stop by. Carol Wynn is our title agent. She's sitting in the office now. The desk space is available. It's at very, very little or 0 cost per month. For a lot of people, they will have absolutely no desk fees, no anything. And I guarantee you, by coming into the office on a daily basis, you will be more productive. You will be calling your database. You will generate more income by coming in and spending more time here. On a side note, Sunny just asked me about, can a lender advertise? It is only through Certified Home Loans. I am your senior loan officer through Certified Home Loans. So if you would like me to co-market with you, I do have some material on it and I'm happy to do that. Just let me know outside of this call. We are coming up. We are into the second half of the year. I'm imagining a lot of people are not on track for where they thought they would be at for going 50% in a year. Everybody has goals on what they want to make. You're 50% in. If you are not 50% to your goals, this is the time to recast your business plan. And if you do not have one in place, or you're not sure where you're going the second half of the year, and you really want to knock it out of the park and make the last, third, and fourth quarter great quarters, schedule a time with me. We'll sit down. We'll put together a business plan. We'll put together a structure. I'm willing to give up my time for free to all of you. And all you have to do is take me up on my opportunity and reach out to me. With that, I am going to keep it short and sweet. And also just a reminder that this, usually we do live the last Thursday of the month. I am not going to be doing it this month, only because it's falling right into that July 4th weekend. So many people are telling me they're out of town. I've got family coming in town the summer. So we'll play it by ear on the end of July. But for right now, just so you know, but we will be doing the Zoom calls, easy, log in from anywhere. You don't have to be on camera. You could be in your car. You can listen to it while you're driving. You don't have to be on camera. You could be at home. I know kids are off for the summer. It's harder for everyone to be coming in for training. So feel free to log in. As always, if you have any questions or concerns or conundrums, please always reach me outside of these calls. I'm always available. If by chance I don't answer my phone, you can always reach me via text. For those of you that just joined us and missed the beginning of this, It was a great thing about attracting buyers. I am going to go make sure I post this on our Facebook page. So please, please be certain to go back and watch it if you're just jumping in. Send my contact info. I'll type it into the chat real quick right now. My cell phone number, so everybody has it. I thought everybody did. And then my email address is real simple. It's lbly@urgfl.com, and you should all have that too. So with that, I do want to thank everybody for joining me. We will be back here next Thursday, 11 o'clock. It's always the same logins. Nothing changes on Zoom. So feel free to reach out to me outside of this. And with that, everybody go out there and make it a great day.